This is great because I'm going to share it with my team and, the mastermind group that might want to like be a fly on the wall to this conversation. I don't think anybody realizes how much work it is for a designer to work through and create a website like this.
I think
A lot of
I
work.
agree with you on that.
So I'm here today with Glaza Beverly Ganaba. She is my amazing website designer, and she is just kind of doing a reveal of some of the website changes that she's made to my site. So I'm going to let you guys look over my shoulder and get a little sneak peek while we go through it with Glaza. So I am all yours, Glaza. Thank you so much. I cannot wait to see it.
Okay, so here we have our homepage. So for the homepage, I just have added like the two headers that we are deciding on.
Oh, okay.
And
So
yeah,
be able to see.
as of now, they are still on the homepage, but I'm going to move them into header.
Even though I like seeing the links across the top there with the little, the first line, I feel like people will know better when they see that this word search and a line there that they'll know that they can search and get everything on the site related to a specific topic. So it'll pull up the blog posts or anything that is interior to the website. So I like the second one. And I think that little menu bar to the right of it, that like what does like a kind of like comes out as a dynamic menu.
Yeah, it slides.
What about the mobile? Have you been reviewing that, or is that you're waiting to do that?
So for mobile, I think we are not going to see the menu that we worked on here.
Right. So that top one will go away.
Yeah.
Right. So it's showing some of the children's books that were recently created, which is fine. At this point, this only holds a certain amount of books, right? So I would have to manually go in every like quarter or something and update things.
Yeah.
Okay.
And okay, let's check this link. Okay. I think it's all good. It leads to
the free discovery call. Yep.
The discovery call.
Yep.
Calendly. Okay. Perfect. And my story is, I think this is, connected to about page.
Good.
And
will you do me a favor and click on that thing that says explore April's books?
Okay.
Does it go anywhere yet?
It goes to your Amazon account with all your books in it.
Since they're already on my website, I will direct it, and I can change the link. I know how to do that. So I'll direct them to stay on my website and purchase from my own store rather than sending them to Amazon.
Yeah. Oh, but your press kit, I think, is leading to a Dropbox link.
Yeah, I will.
But I can see it on my end.
Yeah, so I am going to be updating the press kit. So, I can just tag that and get that there. So that's not a problem. The only thing is when it says explore April's books, why don't we just say my books?
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's kind of full and goes a little bit longer. So just say my books. That's fine. How do you feel about the color scheme and everything that Sandy put together here? Do you feel like on this page it still kind of goes with the color scheme from the homepage?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Forgot to change this one. Let's see.
And Sandy did come in and she updated the font that you needed. Do you know if there's any module that will just allow this slider to pull from a folder so that if I just drop books in there, it'll just pull from whatever's in that folder instead of forcing us to go and update it every time?
I think it has something to do with like collections. There is like a sort of feature in Wix where you can like sort of group, information or data together, and then maybe they would display these things.
Okay.
Like, so you don't need to update like upload everything in it. Seems that this font, okay, still cannot change the font in here.
Okay.
So I think, what I can do here is just maybe make it, okay,
larger or a different font.
Yeah, just bold instead.
Yeah, I completely trust your judgment when it comes to the design. I am not good with design, and my eye doesn't get how to make it better. But I trust you, and it looks nice. The way the darkness there looks beautiful.
But if I can, like, maybe after this call, I can work on something.
Of course,
I'll see what I can do. Yeah.
And I do like the font choices in this.
Yeah, I also like it.
It's really nice. And I should mention that the template that we're looking at was actually created by Brandify, Sandy Shaw from Brandify, and then Glaza has so kindly taken all that work and it now incorporating it in and doing the rough, hard work of making sure all of my things stay connected and that we don't lose everything, and applying that template throughout my site. I don't know what I would do without you, Glaza.
Yeah. Okay, so that's for this part here.
You see the white slot at the bottom there?
Yeah, I'm also
that
like,
looks a little off to me. I mean, do you think so? Because it goes all the way to the top. So perhaps that
I think this shouldn't be, okay, wait. I think this shouldn't be here.
Yeah, it seems like it's a little off. Or maybe it should be centered so that there's a little white all around it, and then maybe it wouldn't matter.
Let's see.
Like mid-centered.
Mm-hmm. It's already centered, but I think it has something to do with the size. Okay, wait. I'm going to resize it.
And that's another thing I want to make sure, because what I've noticed on some of the images that came over or that I've used or somebody has added, they're not really optimized for a website. And so they slowing down. And we need to make sure that all of those images really, truly are optimized. Otherwise, it's just not going to perform well.
Yeah. Recently, what I usually do is, apart from making them, incorrect sizes or formatting images in correct sizes, I go to this website that compresses, the file. So it doesn't hurt the quality, but it makes the file size.
Kind of like a save to a web. And that's exactly what I meant. Optimizing. And it doesn't. Sometimes they slip through the cracks. We get so busy and wanting to things, and then it ends up staying very bulky. And then when people click on something and it takes forever to load, we lose people.
I think maybe after making all this final, we can go over and revisit these images, and maybe I can if they are still not in their smallest file size without hurting the quality, I can download them and then upload them for compression, and then re-download them to re-upload them to this website.
What we need. Yeah, that would be exactly what we need. I love that.
This is for the about page. I think we jumped to this page before when we click a button here on the home page. So we have to go back.
Okay. And the search functionality is working. Is that correct?
Okay, we can try that. I think it is. Okay.
Yeah.
I also reformatted the search result.
Oh, good.
So this is a sample of the search result here.
Okay.
Just a sample though. Yeah. But I make sure that it follows the font, the color, and all that.
And the other thing is that right now these are sample products. So is it not pulling from my store?
This one is just a sample. I think it would look different if we publish this page and it would show actually the ones that you have on the website. Okay. Because it says here products, events, blog posts. So any content that you have on your website having that keyword, I think it would show here. So this is just a sort of placeholder.
It's the blog. It's got the regular, the forum, the programs. It's got everything in there. So whatever they're looking for, it'll pull up.
Yeah, it would.
So I probably have some test data in there that we need to get rid of and then just retest. So once things are live, I'm happy to spend some time going through it and testing. And the way that the current website looks right now, we hid a lot of pages, and because at first we thought, oh, there's too many pages, it's too confusing what we do, let's streamline it. And then I started getting people complaining, saying, I can't find your coaching, I can't find this, I can't find that, where did you put it? And so I think with the new site, we'll just need to make sure certain pages that are really important are easy to find. So I may go in and add some things to the menu just to ensure that they're visible.
So we have here the services.
Good. So it's got the publishing packages, the private coaching. I'm going to rename the course there, courses. So that's fine. That's fine. I'm not so sure I like that button there in the middle. Book a free discovery call. I don't know. Maybe that should be on the right or something, or it just seems out of place where it is right now. So I don't know where to move it, but even if all it is like the way that you have my current site right now, there's like a little icon that says book a discovery call instead of this big, huge button that isn't as visually appealing.
Which part is it? I'm viewing
Go to the bottom website. In the footer.
Oh, okay. Footer. Yeah, this one here.
Yeah. And it's kind of like in a similar looking area. So I thought something like that could be really nice because it's a very easy thing. It tracks attention, but it's small enough that it doesn't feel like it takes over the whole page or looks out of place.
Yeah. How about we remove this one instead?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And testimonials, I know that we could do sliders if we want. I don't know if you have any ideas, but we have video testimonials. And we have these kind of just static testimonials. So I'm not sure.
I think this one is a slider. I'm not sure though.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Maybe it's on another page.
Yeah.
But I remember there was like a part of those testimonials that come in a slider. I'm not sure if it.
Yeah. So maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it is this one.
Okay. So the other thing here, you mentioned that you didn't like below this one underneath, there's like the kids raising hands. You mentioned that you didn't like that image. So I just want to remind you that we should probably look for a better image. I don't know which one, but.
But I remember you like this because, there are kids in it and something. Yeah, that's why we have. Okay.
But I do trust your opinion. And if you still feel like it's kind of doesn't match with the aesthetic of the website, then we can find something different.
Okay.
I'll try to get Praise and Sarah and Holly, the other graphic designers, to kind of give me give us some feedback as well.
Yeah. Okay.
I love this mock-up here, but I'm not so sure I love the pink behind it. It feels like it's a lavender color, which is different than the rest of the website. Do you think it matches? I would just say, just check that and make sure that it matches. It feels a little off to the.
Yeah, I think this one, I have seen this a couple of times across all pages. Yeah.
Okay.
We have here the freebie. And the mailing list. This is the last part, and then after that is the new footer.
You know what? I liked your footer that you did on the previous.
This one. Yeah.
To you? Yeah. What about you?
Yeah. So what I did actually was I make the new footer similar to the ones that we have, but of course considering the new colors and then the fonts. But if you look at it, they're almost the same.
It feels like the one below is just a little more put together. Maybe because this is spread out a lot more versus the one below it. So maybe just a little bit more like that will help.
Let's see. Oh, okay, I see.
And then use that nice icons from the bottom for the book a call thing.
Yeah, okay.
I like that.
This one here.
You spoiled me, Glaza. You spoiled me.
Yeah, you mean this calendar icon?
Yeah,
okay.
Calendar.
Yeah. Maybe I can. Okay.
And even the colors and the size of the book a call button. I mean, it doesn't need to be huge, but yeah, it's fine. It doesn't have to be itty bitty either.
Okay, wait. I'm going also to take note of that footer.
And socials, I've got everything there. The only thing that's missing is Twitter. I like to put Twitter there in my
I think
social.
they have it X as of now.
Yeah. So
See.
I'll find the right link. I think I'm going to start doing a little bit more with Twitter, trying to build a little bit of interest in what we're doing.
Let's see if we have Twitter here. I think it's already X. Yeah, we have here.
Oh, yes,
X.
you're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah. So you can go ahead and choose X. That's fine.
Okay.
Is it already on there? I didn't even notice it. Maybe it's just my brain not looking at an X thinking.
There's none yet. So I added it. But it doesn't have like the link to your account yet.
I can get that and fill it in.
Okay.
Thing. Could we also go and put 2024 for the copyright at the bottom?
Yeah. So that's it for the homepage. Okay, let's visit.
Do you feel like the size, the height of it is much taller than the previous one below it?
Yeah, the new footer is bigger and wider, than the one that we have. I think when Sandy laid this out, she considered like the size of the entire page. That is why she has, this size of a footer as well.
Okay.
But we can
if you feel like it's okay, we can throw it out there and we can make these minor tweaks later. It's not a huge.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So we are going to also view this on mobile mode.
Yeah.
So the header as of now looks odd because we have 3 as of now. But before making this live, I'm going to remove the unnecessary parts here.
Good. So now, what are we going to do with the shopping cart? Because that shopping cart looks out of place as well.
Yeah, I'm going to also. I think we can find like a place for it in the new header.
Okay, but in a matching color that go.
Yeah.
Got it. Definitely. Okay, good. That's all I want to know. Now, wait a minute. That one there, go back up where it says we create. Nope, one more down. We create high quality children books like these. Does that look, for some reason, it looks different. That line there looks different than other headers that are the same, that should be the same, like the self-publishing made simple. I don't know.
They look different to you. Like, in what way?
It looks hard to read for some reason on this.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
So let's try making this bigger.
Yeah, well, it's very squished. The letters are very squished together.
I just made it like 1 pixel bigger, the one that we have. But I'm from the header at the top. But I'm not sure if it's making the difference that we want.
Yeah, maybe we can take the word "we" out and say create high quality children's books like these, something like that. Take the word.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
And let's see if that gives it a little bit more room to breathe up there on that first line.
How about now?
It's better. It's still like a little squishy, like the word like, Like. It's very squishy and hard to read. I think that we can go in and add spacing between the letters, and maybe we can experiment with the areas that are like this, that bug me. And if it works, and then we can apply it to the other headers and keep it all together. That's one option. The other option would be finding a different font altogether. And I kind of like the font. What do you think?
Yeah, me too. I like it. Only that, I agree with you that there are really like some, letter combinations that sorts of are, cramped up just like this one. But other than that, it really looks, elegant.
It does look elegant. You're right. I would be highlighting the whole thing and just adding a little bit of spacing and seeing if it looks better. And if it does, then I would apply that across the board.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, I'm going to add like sort of 0.2 or 0.01. Okay.
I'm looking at the word like, and it still looks a little squishy, but then the word create looks nice and big. So it's so hard.
0.
Let's see what you're
how about like 0.02?
Give it a try. Yeah, we can leave that and see.
Okay. And then...
Why don't you can put it back to the original. We'll get some feedback from the other designers.
Oh, okay.
And we'll see, because I don't want to forget to go back in and tweak it back. But let's see what other people say. Maybe instead of here's how it works, we just say how it works. So fewer, fewer words can also make it fit a little better instead of wrapping to another page, another line.
Okay.
Let's see if that will do it. Yep, that's fine, right?
Yeah. I think it looked better now.
I think so too.
So these are like the testimonials.
Do you have any concerns with regard to going live? Anything that we should be thinking about or beware of? Because this is a major update that we're doing.
So I think just to be on the safer side, what we can do is, as of now, we won't be deleting anything, especially the ones that we have like up right now. We can hide them and then launch the ones that we have worked on, but then don't announce it as of yet. I think let's give at least 3 days to visit and revisit this, just to be sure that we are not missing anything. And then I think by the third day,
we'll have our own team go in and test it. And I can also send that to the mastermind group, maybe 40 people that are pretty engaged there that would going in and testing some things for me.
Yeah, just to be sure that we are not going to miss anything before announcing it. I think 3 days would be like a good, time to go over and check and then recheck.
Okay.
And then, I think having it, viewed by some, group or people that would really help. I also worked on the members page.
I love that. I love that they'll have a place that they can go.
Yeah.
Anything they've subscribed to. So if they're subscribed to the mastermind or any other membership, they'll see it there. They can cancel it there. All of that functionality is there. Yeah, love that. The My Programs, I think that shows their courses if we decide to do it within Wix instead of keeping it in the Go High level.
There's like a sort of that border there. I'm going to change that. I'm bothered with this color here, the green one.
Oh,
but I think when I change the theme of the website, like the entire website, this would automatically change.
Okay.
Yeah, I just can't find it where.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay. But I like this because they have the ability to block other people from reaching them, that they can say whether or not they want to appear in the member list. They can see, orders that they've placed. At some point in the future, I might do a loyalty program. So they'll be able to see how many points that they've earned, because I've seen that is ready to plug in, but I didn't want to throw any more complexity at you while we're doing website stuff.
Yeah, I think it's something, worth adding in the future.
Yeah.
I think I also have forums here. So this is how it will look for forums. So we have here message boards. And let's try opening one. Yeah, this is how it would look.
One of the things that I think will be important is that we make sure the fonts match. But above and beyond that, the major forums have an ugly picture that I picked eons ago. So I'd love to have your help in just making, the banner look better.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. So that's it for the forums. I also worked on the sign up form and login
and that
form.
sign up is just a member sign up, right? So that they can have that login. Yeah. So this
I customized it.
A site member that can get to the forums and see all of their purchases and all of that. So perfect.
So that's the sign up one, and then this is the login form.
Okay.
A bit smaller.
And it allows them to log in with Google and Facebook. But
it does.
Does the sign up allow them to sign up with Google or Facebook? Because I didn't see those icons. Maybe
okay, wait. Let's see. Maybe we can add that.
I just want it to be consistent. So if it doesn't allow you to do that there, I mean, I like the idea of not having to remember yet another.
That's right. Me too. Okay, so there's no sign up using Google or social media. So I think we can just remove it on the login form.
Okay, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Maybe there's an app for that.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Maybe.
I'll because the app store for the Wix has a bunch of different things, and if you don't like the stock ones, you can always like enable a different one. So we'll look and see, because I would feel bad if people have to like create a new email login, and because I won't even remember what my login is if I only log in there once a blue moon.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so that's it for login. Okay, the blog. So this is the blog page.
Okay.
It's similar to the one that we have, the one that Sandy created.
Okay. I'll probably go in and move around a couple of things, or maybe delete some posts that I might. But yeah, I like it. I like it. I don't have any issue with it at all.
Yeah. So it also has, apart from that, we also have this part here that says, watch the free training.
For yes. So that's probably where I would connect like the quiz or direct people to the masterclass, but through the courses, so they can see all of the courses available to them.
And this one, I think, would you want this? So there is nothing in here yet, but this is something where you can like add maybe a workbook, and then some text in it and all.
I will have something that we can put in there for the meantime, but I do have a self-publishing guide that is like 80% done. As you can tell, I'm going in a lot of different directions. We're getting there, and I've got some lead magnets and things that I can brush up with.
Yeah. Okay, great. So I think that's it for the blog. This is how it. I think the blog post is just okay. I think we have put in this, but let's see.
I love that header. Why that looks very different. That header right there.
This one here
looks very different than the other fonts throughout. That's okay, right? This can have its own.
I think this one is also visible, especially on the blog page. I just can't remember where. So this is also the font used for buttons. So this is
because I love how easy it is to read and simple. My eyes aren't bothering me looking at this. I'm not like, what's that letter?
I agree. So I think that's it for the blog.
Yeah, that looks fine. Could we go to the events? And I'd like to just see if there's another way of making it appear so that we can do an actual, like give them a choice between looking at it as a calendar or looking at it as a list.
Display events. Let's see. Oh, so the option here, display multiple. This one. Yeah, great. Let's see. So it looks okay. Let's see.
And it looks like I'm going to have to come up with shorter subtitles or smaller font down there, because it's very few words that are able to show. Or can we make the calendar bigger without losing it?
So when you hover, I think it sort of shows the details.
Oh, that's good. It pops.
Let's see if it.
Oh, event image. I like that idea too. I want that image. I love that. Event list title. It said event up at the top. Scroll to the top on this.
Yeah.
It says event list title.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, it just says upcoming events.
I see.
Above the March 2024, it says upcoming events. And then it has pages and text and support, all kinds of different options here. So we can play around. I'm so glad to see that we can play around. The only thing is, like some of the days, I might have 4 meetings or more in a day. So how is that going to look on the calendar? That might not work. I guess we'll play around with it and see.
I want the font for the numbers, but I think I can't do it on my end because I'm not the one who uploaded the font.
Okay.
But maybe Sandy, can do it for us.
Yeah, I'm happy to ask her, and you can feel free to speak with her on my behalf as well.
Yeah, okay. So this is how it looks on mobile.
Yeah, because of course it's not as easy. So that would be fun. fine.
Oh, I think it's better. Like on mobile, you will not see it like as a calendar sort of view, but you would see all the dates that has, the events in
biggest
it.
problem, and that drives me crazy about the way that this works on both sides, is that it doesn't, it wasn't showing the time, but it shows it here. So
It
so we
does.
see the 4th at 6:30, but now is it showing the calendar as well, the time?
Okay, let's
Because
see.
the list one, when we had it set up as a list, I was like,
it doesn't show the time.
time. So
Yeah, it does.
that's a win. I'm going to just take that as I'm going to just be really excited that things are coming together really nice with this. Good.
I think that's it for events.
Now, do we have some hidden pages and things that you moved out of the way?
No, I haven't. I haven't done anything yet.
Okay.
So we can start. Hiding the other pages now.
Yeah, but so when you click to hide something, if you can just go and make sure it says no follow, because those so many broken links, and or people are finding old content that we decommissioned by hiding it, but yet Google's still finding it. Okay. So it's got to have a no follow thing in it.
So this one, I'm going to untoggle this.
Right.
Let's see. So I'm just gonna copy the meta description here.
And right now, the URL there says copy of home. So we'll want to block that out too, so that it doesn't come up as copy of home on the URL.
Okay.
That about us is really old, so I'm okay leaving the new one and just retiring that one altogether.
So I'm now going to hide this page here.
Okay.
Yeah, the events page, and then put up the new one.
Perfectly fine. So the one thing though that is going to be important is I have a lot of links that go to upcoming events. So I just want to make sure that this upcoming events actually has the same URL, because I drive people to that link all the time. Yeah. So when you go to the settings, it'll show there in the settings, it shows the actual URL. Yeah. Upcoming event. So you can make that backup, or you just delete the whole page and we'll just name the other one. Yeah. It's fine. And that one's already saying not to index, right? Okay, good. Good. Where it says info at the little labradoodle, I now have a custom, it's April at selfpubmadesimple.com.
Okay. Also going to check.
Yeah, it's probably like that on other pages as well. My publishing name and the company name is Little Labradoodle Publishing.
Okay. Yeah. So what are we going to add in here instead?
This is about April Cox. So I would just take a short paragraph from the about on my author.
Okay.
Throw it there. Just a short blurb. And I can go.
This one here.
Yeah.
Maybe the first paragraph.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's fine.
Okay. What about this one here?
You can say hosts a number of author events instead of events for authors and the community. So author events, public appearances, and community events. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm just going to add another page because I think there's still some parts of the footer, the footer that we have now, that I can check later just to make sure that the new footer that we're going to have is, similar to it. So I'm just gonna save it in a new page.
Okay, that's fine. And then I think we were going to check also on the coaching page, and there was one other. Coaching and resources. So as long as you've got them on your list, we don't have to go into it now, but we can.
Okay, I'm just going to copy this, and then because I'm already going to add the new footer now. So just to be sure we have a copy of it.
And could we get rid of the shopping bag and just put the word cart or something like that? I really, the whole idea of a shopping bag just doesn't feel.
We have here cart. Yeah, the word cart.
That's all. That's much better. Thank you. This is great because I'm going to share it with my team and, the mastermind group that might want to be a fly on the wall to this conversation. I don't think anybody realizes how much work it is for a designer to work through and create a website like this.
I think I agree with you on that. Yeah. Okay, that's the header now. I'm going to check on mobile how it works.
So do we think that dynamic menu bar that scrolls out like that is going to work okay in different browsers? Probably I'll test it on Safari and things like that. And if it displays in a really kludgy way, then we might go back to just a simple one that doesn't do all this fancy stuff.
No, so what would happen is that because I already have placed the header up, this is already the homepage that they would see. Okay. So yeah, we are going like to put this live right now, but it's still in the works. But I think the links are already working.
If they click on the 90-day way or like that, they can at least get in there and buy that.
Yeah.
That's the primary thing now that people are being, are signing up for. And anything else, we can tweak and say, doing our best to correct whatever.
Yeah, if they can't find it. But I think like the important links are already there. Okay. I'm just going to.
Yeah, the only thing that can mess things up is when certain links point to the name of the original page. It's now a copy of such and such. That might be a little bit of a pain for you to clean up, but it's minimal, complexity.
Yeah, I'm just editing the footer and then maybe like if we're done here. So I already have set up the header and the footer. Okay, right? We are going to remove this one here.
Well, if for now it's fine. When I have the quiz ready, I'll go ahead and
so we have here like the menu, the upcoming events, and then the course.
So right now, if you click on 90-day way publishing course, where does that take you? Does that go to the right place, and does it allow them to go?
Let's see. Yeah, so now the button, the 90-day way button,
it works. And now when they click on it,
it goes to this part
down
here.
To here now, say where it says join now. Could you click that? That should go to probably the Go High Level site.
Yeah, I think it does.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. And of course, I have this ugly banner I need to fix, but I will get there.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah, sure. Okay.